Welcome to today's webinar. My name is Kelly Geiser. I'm the event coordinator here at West, hosting today's webinar, Your Branded YouTube Channel. West is a nonprofit funded by the Federal Small Business Administration Agency program. We are both a women's business center and a small business development center for Mendocino and Lake County. Through federal and state agencies matched with local community contributions, it is your tax dollars that allow us to provide our services to you for free. Next slide. Perfect. Our services include one-on-one counseling, webinars, loan package readiness, and advising to small business owners and entrepreneurs at every stage of business development. We also have a pool of expert advisors that cover niche business needs from permitting to HR and e-commerce. If you'd like to learn more about becoming a West client, please visit our website or give our office a call. This is our disclaimer, which basically means today's webinar is for educational and informational purposes only. Without further ado, hand things over to Lonnie for today's webinar.
Great. Thank you, Kelly, and welcome everybody. It's an honor to be here today talking about how to create a branded YouTube channel. That's me, and that's my sidekick, Charlie. He might join in on the conversation. He always seems to have a few points that he likes to bark at. I own consulting practice for over 25 years, focusing on economic development and downtown revitalization, as well as providing business advising for several small business development centers in Northern California and Central California. I cover most topics from market research to business feasibility to specializing in retail, hospitality, and tourism sectors. And today is my favorite topic. It's about digital marketing and social media platforms. So we're going to provide today's agenda includes, I'm going to provide an overview of what YouTube really is about and the benefits, and then how to create your own YouTube branded channel for your business organization, and then how to organize that channel structure, and then a few tips on how to maximize that channel to really attract followers, or as we call them in YouTube language, subscribers, because you subscribe to a YouTube channel. So as a refresher and a reminder, YouTube is a video sharing service where users can watch, like, share, comment, and upload their own videos. Founded in 2005 by 3 employees who worked at PayPal. So I guess they decided they made their fame at PayPal, and we're going to then try something new in YouTube. Who would have ever guessed that Google acquired YouTube in 2006, and now it's the second largest search engine out there. Features for a YouTube channel and YouTube in general include users can search for and watch videos, which I'm sure many of you have done that for your own personal needs or interest, as well as maybe for your business too. Like often I'll search a YouTube channel about a topic that I'm going to be teaching on, just to kind of get maybe another few tips, or just if like an advance on something particular, some specific topic. So I'll search for that. Oh, Charlie's barking. You can create a YouTube channel where you can then upload your own videos to that channel, and then you can push it out through all of your social media marketing platforms, as well as have them embedded on your website, so people can then go and watch your YouTube channel if it's something about do-it-yourself, a DIY, or a how-to, or just a presentation that you might do if you're like a professional person like myself in the professional industry, like consulting or real estate. You can put together your own video and then have it sit there on your website and push it out through your social media. Users can subscribe and follow your channels, and then you can also, within your YouTube channel, there is a feature called Studio, and then you can create playlists to organize your videos and group videos together. And then they have some built-in free type of services like editing, subtitles, things like that, that enhance that video that you've uploaded. Okay, so that's what it is and what it isn't. And then I just have this little, on the right-hand side there, there's an example of a YouTube channel for the Highlight Gallery in Mendocino. And they have a video on there. So if you want to link on that later, then you can watch that and you can see how that art gallery is using their YouTube channel. And then you could subscribe to it and follow as they upload any other future videos. So YouTube for your business, when we think about it for personal, we know how we're using it. A lot of people are actually watching, watch movies and things on YouTube and use it for that, personal reasons. But for your business, it is an effective video platform for small business marketing. And the stats say, and I'm sure YouTube did this poll, is that 62% of businesses use YouTube. Business YouTube account, you can have a branded channel for your business that offers a centralized platform, and you can link your Facebook page, your website to it. You can change out your cover banner, put your contact information. So again, it just gives you one more place on the internet, one more platform to be able to reach your audience. And for this case, it is about really storing, organizing, and using YouTube for your videos. Now, with that said, it's always about content, right? You have to have the content. You've got to have the videos. If you do a live, like a live Facebook, and you record it, or even do a Zoom webinar like this and you record it, you can upload that to YouTube, to your branded channel, and there it sits. But you have to have the content. You have to be able to create the video. And that's the rest of the story. But we won't get into that today. We'll just show you how to use this great features that YouTube provides, this nationally known site that gives businesses an ability to then house and market their videos. YouTube Studio, which I mentioned. There's YouTube Live. I'll go over that a little bit. And I'll just mention YouTube Live because it is pretty new to YouTube. It's very similar to Facebook Live. YouTube, it's a live streaming feature, and YouTube Live isn't as important as the site's standard video format because it's not as widely known. And your account must be verified to conduct a live stream. Now, getting your account verified is not a huge ordeal. They just want to make sure you're legitimate. So you just like Facebook to get it verified. 4 ways to go about it. You can stream now option, which is the quickest. So, if you're doing something live, like you do with Facebook, you can stream live right in the moment of, through the events tab, which gives you more control because you can preview your stream ahead of time. It's found on the site's mobile app. If you use this, the stream will later be archived on your channel. And then the 4th way is you can stream from your computer's webcam. So lots of different ways. We're not going to go into that today because that is a whole webinar in itself, how to do an effective Facebook Live or YouTube Live. And that might be a really great topic for future webinars. Anyways, and then there, as you get more build your channel, or you see that YouTube provides and it's reaching your specific audience, you might want to dabble in some of the advertising of YouTube. And we've all seen the ads on YouTube. They have them pop up when you first click on a video, and then they'll pop up during a video that you're watching. Some of them you can skip after a minute. Some of them you have to watch the whole time. So there's various levels in the advertising ability on YouTube. And of course, they're all videos, right? They do have a YouTube partner program and a YouTube premium, which I'm not going to mention today because that's YouTube 201. So with all that said, pretty easy to create a branded YouTube I think you can have up to 5. I think I read that. I was looking for it in my notes and I didn't write it down, but I think you can either have 5 or 8 branded YouTube channels under your one YouTube account. So this is just kind of walks you through this. And so I'm going to show you live with my back end of my YouTube branded channel, as well as an organization I work for, to give you a little bit more variety, or probably give you different examples. But you can have multiple authorized users can log in at the same time on your branded YouTube channel. You can also open and manage multiple YouTube channels. You can brand account, gives you access to YouTube analytics. Sorry, guys. And then you can always update or change your channel name, which is great. Maybe you started, it out with under one name and you realize, oh, that name doesn't make sense, or you just switch it over to another. Not that I see that much changing in names on branded channels, because you really want to keep your branded channel, because that's what you're trying to do, is brand your business in the consumer's mind. But unlike some of the other platforms where you're not allowed to change your name at all, this one you can. So you don't lose all the content and playlist, you just change the name. So you have to have a Google account, okay? So you have to have an existing Google account to have a YouTube branded channel, because it's a Google, what is the right word? I don't know, my brain is kind of flip-flop today. It must be the heat out here. It is a Google type of platform. Okay, let's get over here to Google. Okay, so I am in my Google account right here. I see my little L up here. And so you're going to go up into, can you see that okay, Kelly? Can you see my Google?
Yes, I can see Google.
Thank you. Sometimes I'm talking away and nobody can see anything, so Kelly keeps me honest. Thankful for that. And then you're going to come into all of the apps, right? The Google apps, the Google programs that they have. That's what I was thinking, programs. And here is YouTube right here. So I'm going to link on that. And now I'm in my YouTube. Now I have it set up here. You can see my little branded up on the right-hand side. I have it set for LL Consulting. I am using my branded channel now to look at all these YouTubes. This is not what my YouTube channel looks like. So don't fret that this is what it's going to look like. These are just some of the up here, all these different features, right? All these different things that pop up from using your algorithm from maybe something you were searching before. So in order to get to your channel, you're going to come up on this little icon and you're going to go down to, so you can go to settings, and this is my channel that I'm on right now. If I didn't have a channel, it would say create a channel. But since I have a channel already, it gives me the option to add or manage my channels. So if I click on that, these are the two that are under my Gmail account under LL Consulting at Gmail. Okay, so I have several Gmail accounts because I manage a couple other organizations and I go through their Gmail accounts to get to their emails and their branded YouTube channels. So right here, I would create another channel. I am not going to do that because it just gets messy, and then I have another one, and then I have to go in there and figure out how to, get rid of it. But this is LL Consulting, and this is another one that I started just as a demonstration. That's why that's there. Now, I don't have any subscribers because I don't really record and upload my webinars. I'm usually working on behalf of an organization like the West Business Center. I have uploaded some webinars that I did for Shasta College that I kept private, and I'll show you those. So I'm going to go here. Okay, I'm going to go back up to my little icon up here, and I am going to go hit your channel. So you're going to see my channel. This is what my channel looks like from the back end of my YouTube channel. The front end would look like without all these little blue things where you can manage and customize everything. So the first thing that I have here is my icon, my profile picture. And I always recommend that you use that profile, whether it's a snapshot of your logo, if you, I've seen like artists and professional individuals who are in professional industry, like they're a realtor or they're, sometimes I've seen them like as a lawyer, they've used their, or an artist, they use their own photo. It doesn't matter. You don't really want to change this. And I believe it should be the same that you use across all of your business social media platforms. So if you have a Facebook page, you're using Twitter for your business, and you have a business LinkedIn company profile, you probably want the same little profile. You can edit it. It's not there forever. And then, of course, my name right here, LL Consulting, my business name. And then over here, we can go to customize my channel. So this is where you would add all of these other bells and whistles. This banner I created using canva.com, which offers some free design features, backgrounds, and then you type in what you want, maybe some text. I don't change my banner out that much, but you can. It just depends on, you know, what you want to do with your branded channel, your place where folks will go to find your videos. It's not it doesn't like go anywhere like with Facebook banner covers where it drops into a feed. So really it's up to you. You can change it maybe with the seasons, or if you're like me, I don't change it very often. I've changed it twice just because I got bored with the other one and I wanted to practice, but it really needs to pop out and get in the mind of your target market about your organization, your business, your you know, whatever you're trying to brand your YouTube channel about. And then over here, I've got a link to my website. I've got a link to Facebook and a link to my LinkedIn account. So very small. So let's go here and I'll show you where we do all these things. I think since I uploaded a video, it might, yeah. Okay. So let's start with basic information. They start with layout, branding, and basic information. Let's start with basic information. So we're going to click on that. And this is where you have your channel name and description. Now, like I said before, this is one of the platforms that lets you change your channel name. And then you have a description. And I think we have up to 300 characters that you can add. You can make it fancy. You can, and again, remember, it's about your channel. It's kind of a description of why people would come here. So I just wrote in here about me and my company, and the videos on this channel are a few of Miss Lott's trainings and webinars she has presented, right? So people kind of know what my channel's about. I could change that. I could go into more detail that some of my playlists include places that Miss Lott has worked and show some of her best practices. I mean, you know, it's whatever you want to talk about your business goes in that. You can add a language. Now, here is your channel URL. When you upload videos on your channel, they get a different URL that you share to link directly to the video. This is for folks to link directly to your YouTube channel. So if you have a website or you have some other social media platforms, or you're doing an email marketing, or even in your signature block, you know, the little YouTube icon, the little movie, this is what you would copy and put in there if it's allowable link. A link to your YouTube channel. You have to have 100 subscribers in order to change this URL. So that's a goal. Now, obviously, because I have no subscribers, I'm very far from my goal, but a couple organizations I've worked with, they are really close and they're trying to push that out. Now, people aren't going to just subscribe because they like to subscribe. You got to keep feeding them something to make it, keep them interested, right? They can subscribe and you get your 100 subscribers. But in order for it to be an effective marketing strategy, you've got to continue, just like you do with your other social media and digital marketing platforms, is you got to feed it content, right? You've got to have some idea of what you're going to do with your channel, and keep loading up videos or informational videos and things like that. You can put together your branded channel. You'll always have it. You can fine tune it, if in the beginning, and then make it your goal to kind of figure out your video strategy, because there's a lot that goes into videos. You can't just like walk around and snap a video and then suddenly, you can and load it up, but you're really thinking about video has become so much more sophisticated in our world of digital that if you are really going to want to use this to the highest and best use, you might want to think about having some of the production lighting and a good microphone and some a way that your phone is high level, your mobile device is high level, or a video, taking video that, it's going to be a little bit more professional. Now, I know a lot of folks do 1 minute, 3 minute little tips, and that's okay too. You can video yourself with Zoom and do a little video that way, upload it to your YouTube channel. It takes a bit of time. You've got to have your script, but that is all about how you create the content. Then there's this beautiful piece that you can create to brand your channel and store and push out and use all of your videos as marketing tactics, promotional tactics to attract your customers. You can add links. I've added my links. I think you can add up to 6 or 7 of them, maybe 6. And then you can put the links on your banner. If you don't want your links on that banner on your, I don't know why you wouldn't, but you can just, list one or not list any of them. And then it has, I'm going to move my little bar here, let people know how to contact you. So I've added my email. So that is the basic information. It sits, let's view the channel. Let's go back to my channel. Let's view the channel. This is how your customers see your, literally I'm back on me again. So it sits right here under the About tab on your branded YouTube channel. So if I hit that About, now it shows you when I joined. It's my description. I can link right to my email, and here are my links to my different social media platforms, right? So this is what customers see. This is what your consumers see. So the About's right there. So, a lot of folks, and this will help you if you're starting to think about, other branded channels, YouTube channels in your industry. Maybe you start to research, if you're in the restaurant industry, maybe you look and see what restaurants are putting on their YouTube channels. If you are in retail, if you are in any industry, you can do some market research and see how they're positioning themselves. Great place to do market research. Okay, back to customize your channel. The next area is the branding. I'm going from right to left this way. Okay, here's my profile picture, right? They're always great to give you, YouTube gives you just great little snippets about how big it can be. Obviously, my logo was created without YouTube in mind because my little tagline of what my focus of my company is cut off. So that's just one thing to keep in mind. Then it just shows you right here how it's going to look across a desktop and a smaller laptop and a mobile. So you can, see how your banner is going to look across the top. And then the watermark. This is a watermark is something that is on your videos that pops up. I have it at the end of the video. You can do it at the start time or have it run through the entire video, but it'll appear in the right-hand corner of the video player, of people's video player, and it pops up and asks them to subscribe. It isn't a watermark that's protecting your video content like we think of a trademark. It's just kind of there, and if your viewer has not subscribed, it pops up and says, subscribe to this channel. So that's a great thing to have. Now you can remove it if you don't want that on your videos. You don't need to have it. Let me move my little Zoom bar back down, and then layout. Now the layout, I am going to switch over and show you a layout in another channel because I haven't done much with layout, and I want to show you a layout in that is fully developed here. Okay, so these are my other channels my other two channels that I manage. This was a demonstration. This is the actual one, and this is for Weaverville Chamber of Commerce. And they know I share their YouTube channel. They don't care. They like it. Maybe you go subscribe to it, right? We have 12 subscribers. We're shooting for 100. So this is going to take me to their channel. Now I'm on. Okay, so now this is the channel dashboard. But I want to go to your channel and see, come right here. Okay, so I'm coming. Okay, so this always starts out with this little video right here. This is part of the layout. And then you can see we have a short little one here from that they did a very short snippet back in the holidays. And then they've actually added let's stop it. They've added some, oh, that's for the video. Never mind, let me go back. They have a hashtag. You can add hashtags in your description, or you can add a hashtag in each of the videos, right? So let's go to customize my channel. Now we're going to the layout, and the layout is, how is the layout of your channel, not your specific video. We're going to get into playlist, and that's where you in the studio we get into playing with the content and the playlist and how we organize all that. This is about our channel. So you can have a video trailer, channel trailer for people who haven't subscribed. So when they first come on your channel and they haven't subscribed, there's going to be a little video that pops up. And maybe this should be a welcome video that you do, or a video about your business, talking about, your business and welcoming them to the YouTube channel, or an overall live, of your, like a flyover of your operation, whatever that is. And then if that same person comes back at another time and they've already subscribed, then you have another video that you can add, one of your videos that you can add for returning subscribers. So it's not like they're going to see the same video over this, same time. Maybe you're doing a video a week. You have a series of webinars you're doing, or DIYs, or you're showing products and how to use the products. So each week you're launching a new video. And so for those who have subscribed to your channel, you put in a new one. And then when they come back, they're going to see a new one. Then you can customize your layout, homepage with up to 12 different sections. And these are all the sections that you can add. A live now, past live streams, you can do a single playlist, a created playlist, subscription. So all of these sections you can add these different videos. And so we have a short video, which you saw, and then we had a single playlist that is listed on the front end, and it is we have 3 playlists on this organization's playlist, and that this one is the local Weaverville businesses. So that one playlist pops up on their channel. So we're creating the layout channel. So let's look at that now that I totally talked about it and you're totally like, what is she saying? Okay. So you can see they have a little, they have a website and they have a Facebook page. This I created again using canva.com, the design website that gives you options for some free design backgrounds. And this one looked kind of like the Trinity Alps, right? And some of you guys travel that way, so you can kind of, humor me. So then right here, there's the shorts. And then down here at the bottom, it's showing that one playlist that I had brought forward on the channel homepage. So that is pretty much how you create your branded channel and start to brand it. So now we're going to go to managing our videos. So you can click here. Should take us to your studio. Okay, it's right here, your studio, right? Or you can always find it. I think you can find it right here. So let's go back to your channel. And let's look at our little icon here. Oh, this, it always starts. Your YouTube studio. So you can find it here under your little profile. These are all about this channel, and there's my YouTube studio. So I can click on that, or I can just go to manage videos. So let's try and click on the YouTube studio. So now you'll always know you're in your dashboard, your studio dashboard, when you see this studio up here. Often I'm asked, well, how do I upload a video on YouTube? Where is it? Well, it's right here under create. This is misleading because it's making me think I'm going to create a video using YouTube, which you can. But if you just kind of put your finger there, you'll see upload videos and go live. Go live, of course, is like, you're going live. You're going to record right now. Or upload videos, and you click on that and it'll take you to wherever you're going to find. I'm working on my desktop, right? So it's going to take me to my desktop. So where have I put that video? Did I download it from Zoom? Is it sitting, where is it? So that's how you upload. And then it takes a while. You can fine tune your videos, why it's uploading. It gives you that option, or you can upload it and come back and add titles and descriptions at any time. You can do it. You can do it while it's uploading, or you can come back and do it later, and you can always come back and edit. So this is my dashboard for my channel, and it's just telling me some of my views that I've had on my channel analytics. This is just a little advertisement, right? This week on YouTube. So content. So I'm going to go down to content. This is all about the videos that we've uploaded. Okay. This says videos. So these are our videos. This was a private one. It is not public. We had a meeting and we wanted to we wanted to record it, and then we wanted to share it with a couple of the folks that were not able to attend the meeting. So that's why it says private. Only you and the people you choose can see this. And on my personal, on my company, LL Consulting's company YouTube channel, mine are mostly private because they were for a class. It wasn't for public. I didn't get permission to have the people, be seen publicly. So that's why they're private, and I don't have any public ones. So you can go in here. Let's go into this one. So this is the details. analytics, comments, and view on YouTube. So if I click details, it's gonna take me to the video details. And here you want to fully build out all about your specific video. People, this helps you with search engine optimization, help people understand what the video is about. So again, a title. Again, it's saying here, use some keywords, catchy title. This specific videos were made for during the holiday season. So they are made with just a phone, a mobile device. They were, people in Weaverville went and interviewed the chamber, a couple of the chamber officers went and interviewed 12 different businesses, uploaded them. And then I got them in the Google Drive, and then I uploaded them to the channel and did all the fine tuning. So it was kind of a group effort, which is great. And for organizations, like remembering to take video or having somebody take video of your events, your annual meeting, your award ceremony. If you are a business and you're getting an award or a certification, or you're reopening, or you're doing a promotion, you just have to remember to get the video, and then you can edit it. You can upload it somewhere, store it on Google Drive, and then you can upload it to your YouTube channel. But you gotta do the video. And that's what we always kind of forget. We get kind of busy and it's like, oh, we should have had somebody video this, should have done one of those like fast setups, you know, when you're setting up an event and then during the event. Like if you go to trade shows, you're a vendor at a trade show, get somebody to help video you at the trade show and doing a welcome and then sending it out. And you can send it out next year to everybody who you met with and say, hey, I'm going to be back at this. Here's my YouTube channel. Remember my video that we did last year? Here's my booth. Look for me this year. I'm going to be number 95 or whatever. So a title is required. Description. In your description, you have the ability, I think it's 5,000. For your title, you can have up to 100 characters. For your description, you can have up to 5,000 characters. Well, people aren't going to really read that much, but you know, and the first 3 lines is what shows when people go and look at your video, what it's about. When you see it, when they go and say, okay, what's this video about? The first 3 lines are what shows. So you want to make sure those are powerful. You can add a link. This was their website for this business. And then we branded, you can use up to, how many hashtags does it say I can use? Up to 15 hashtags. We only use 3. I think 15 is a lot. I see a lot of people doing hashtags. We're lucky we remembered 3. So, you know, kind of 3 to maybe 8. I think the first 3, 4, 5 should be the most powerful ones, consistent. This was shop local, shop Trinity, shop local, shop safe. This was our first time out of the gate we did this. Then we have thumbnails, right? And thumbnails are picked by YouTube. They're not always the best thumbnail to use. And you can change them. Like if I change this, now see up here, this is the thumbnail that people see when it's in my playlist, when they link on it. For my classes on my own branded YouTube channel, they were random. There was one of me with my eyes rolling and my mouth going like I am now. So I actually uploaded my own custom thumbnail. And what I did is I just took a picture of the first slide in my PowerPoint, which had the title of the class, did a ping and uploaded it as my thumbnail, because it doesn't make sense to have just, you know, me talking. It's not making sense to them like this other video did. I'll show you that one in a minute. This add it to a playlist. Now we created a playlist. for local Weaverville businesses, December 2020. And then over here, this is the video link that you would copy and embed in your Facebook, in your email that you want to send out, that you've got this great YouTube video. This is what you copy and send out, right? And then people would link on that and it'd take them right to this little snap of a video. This is public. You can make it private, where private is only I see it and only those people who can upload it can watch it, who I've given that email to. Now you're seeing on the back end of my private one because you're looking in the back end of my YouTube channel, of this YouTube channel. If you're looking at it from as a consumer on the front end, you're not going to see that video. And then unlisted, same thing. And then public. And you can also schedule when you want them to be actually published. Okay, you always have to hit done there. Okay, save and publish. Yeah, come on, get out of there. Oh well, we'll just move on. Then you have subtitles. Then you have an end screen. Cards we won't talk about today. It does give you the ability to say, yes, this is made for kids. No, it's not made for kids. For these webinars, these little videos, we just hit no, it's not for kids. And then you can add age restriction if you want. And no, didn't restrict my video to viewers over 18 only. So those are some of the things that you can do with your this is the analytics on this specific video. Editor. Now I've edited a few of the videos and it takes a bit of time. It's not as easy as it looks. You can trim, blur, you can add audio, end screen, info cards. Really takes time. And so think about that, but it can be done. Comments. We have no comments yet, and then here is subtitles. And let's make it English. We can put English subtitles on this. And Kelly and I were talking about this earlier about subtitles, that most of the time that, YouTube does a great job and just really embeds the subtitles, but there are some glitches. So that is something you kind of want to watch. Okay, let's go back to the channel content. Like this one here, this is private. You guys are seeing it because you're looking at the back end of my channel. On the front end, you would not see that. Let's see what other playlist I have. Okay, here's our playlist. So don't know why the piano's on there. It's private. That's what somebody accidentally used this channel to upload a piano video. This is the Tourism Collaborative. It is unlisted. Sad songs, don't know who did that. You have to be careful about what you upload on your channel because sometimes you're uploading things that are more personal than it is. And then this was a presentation about Trinity County General, and then these were the playlists that we created. So then you have analytics. This is all about, excuse me. This is your channel. It's got 14 views in the last 28 days. Probably because I send it out to those 11 folks that were in that private YouTube video. And we were actually talking about this with Lee. There is somebody that does Instagram in Weaverville, and she's doing, stories, and she's starting to do a little bit more videos, and she's considering doing some reels. And I said, you should take all of that video you're doing like that for those platforms, for the Instagram platform, and let's think about bringing it over onto our YouTube channel. because, you know, December 2020 was a while back and things are different now. And let's think about for our events, for your events, taking video and different snippets of video for the events you're doing, because all of their events are happening again. And let's put them over there so folks can see them easily. And then we can also use them for content on other platforms. So again, you got to think about your strategy. Comments, we haven't had any comments. Subtitles, copyright, and then monetization, if you're going to try that. Customization, audio library. This is where you have some free audio that you can add to your videos. These are, you know, something that is approved and easy to download if you're going to do music, some sound effects, kids playing Starred. We don't have any of that, so you can add actually some music. And then these are settings. There's your channel settings. These are keywords. So you could just go all into these and look at all of those particulars under the setting. Okay, so let's go back, and I'm just going to show you really quick. So you can switch between channels right here. So that was Weaverville. I'm going to go back to mine. And I'm going to go to my content. And I did make one of these public so you could see it. The rest of these, now you can see all of these because you're looking at the back end of my my channel. These are unlisted. The video won't appear on my channel page. So when you look at my channel page, the only one you're going to see is the one that I made public. The rest are not listed. Only those folks that have the link to my channel, to that video, can access that video. So as you can see, this is what I was talking to you about in terms of my little thumbnail that I created. So, because this didn't make sense. Nobody wants to know. And I surely didn't want everybody's picture facing on there. That's not, you know, and this doesn't make sense. So I created just what was a snapshot of that particular class for Shasta College. And that's what this playlist is under. I have several playlists. I have this playlist for that college class, this one, and this one. So anybody who was attending those courses then can come back and find that video, but it is the only one that sits publicly right now is this one, because I did that, I changed it for you guys to see. Yeah. So let's go back to my channel. And that's why you see just the one right here, the one playlist. Okay, I think that is pretty much it in terms of how to really build a branded, the actual ins and outs of creating that, your branded channel. Let me go back to my PowerPoint and make sure I've got everything on there for you guys. How we doing, Kelly? Any questions in the chat box?
No questions. If anyone does have questions, you can use both chat or the Q&A. I'm watching both for any questions. But before we get to questions, I'd like to launch a poll. Again, your feedback is very important. So just while we're in the last few minutes.
Sure. So yeah, go ahead and fill out the poll. And in the PowerPoint presentation that you'll get with the recording that Kelly's going to provide, is that you'll see some of what I've talked about, so you can come back and look at the PowerPoint as well as the video. And I also have, excuse me, things about how to verify your account, more about in my notes, more about the watermark and editing. And then this is the YouTube studio. That's again what I went through. And then managing your videos. And then the last, there's the analytics. And this tells us what we can actually see in your YouTube analytics. The overview report features, top line performance matrix, engagement matrix, demographics, traffic sources, and popular content. Then you can filter by content, by device type, geographic or location, playlist, and then you can also display your results in a variety of different charts and even an interactive map. So the insights for a branded channel are great. They really are a little bit deeper than some of the other social media platform insights. So it can give you an idea of how it's performing. And then just some tips for promoting your YouTube channel and videos. Want to think about keeping your channel branding consistent, like I mentioned, with all your other social media contact accounts. Make it easy for your audience to find you by using the YouTube follow icon on your website, blogs, emails. You can embed relevant videos on your website that then link back to your YouTube channel. Customized thumbnails, we talked about that. And then it says a call to action in every video. That's for you to really, the call for action is email us, let us know how you like this video. A poll maybe pops up like in this Zoom. Call us to set your appointment. Whatever your call for action is in your video, come stop by and visit us and see our new remodeled shop. So again, remember, video is really personal. It is live, even though you may have recorded it. It's you demonstrating, it's you talking, it's you welcoming, it's you teaching, it's you sharing. So you kind of want to think about that call for action. And then produce videos on a regular basis. And then maybe even think about a video series. So Kelly, with that said, I think I'm at the end of our presentation. There you've got the survey or the poll. I know you have uploaded videos to do you guys have a branded YouTube channel at West Business Development Center?
We do. We actually do. All of our trainings are actually linked to YouTube videos, even though the interface is on our own website.
Okay.
So I do have very little uploading experience. Like Lonnie said earlier, I've been working with trying to get subtitles to, make sure we can accommodate more people, especially hard of hearing or just people who prefer closed captioning. So that's been one of the projects I'm working on, and hope I can answer any questions in the future if people need help.
Yeah, you might be a specialist in the YouTube 201 we do, right?
Exactly. Maybe we'll dive deep into subtitles and closed captionings in the future.
That's a rabbit hole. Okay.
That is a big rabbit hole. But thank you for today's webinar, Lonnie. It was so informative, and I do appreciate your time as well as the participants' time. We thank you for being here. And just a reminder, if you're not local to the Mendocino or Lake County regions, there are multiple women's business centers all over California who can help you with your business advising needs and loan readiness needs. If there is not one close to you, you can also search for small business development centers, which do exactly the same thing. SBDCs are all over the state, so if you're not local even to California, please do find a center close to you, again, to help with your business advising needs. And thank you again. Thank you for attending today's webinar. Thank you, Lonnie, and thank you, participants. I appreciate everyone's time.
Thank you, Kelly, for hosting this. You do such a great job. And thank you to everybody out there. Have a great day.